Hey Racine County, this is Denise Lockwood, owner of the Racine County Eye News website. Wanted to touch base with you guys to really kind of spell out and define some of the aspects of an investigative journalism project that we are going to be working on over the next several months. It's around the employability of Racine County and how it's able to respond to a lot of the jobs that are coming to our area. And here's why this is really important. We have one of the highest unemployment rates in the state, and I've long argued, if you guys have listened or read any of my editorials, we do not have a job creation problem. We actually have an employability problem in Racine County, and that is what's kind of holding our economy back. So I have been working on this project a little bit over the last few weeks, and I've talked to the executive director of the Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, Kurt Bauer. I've talked to people like Jim Schatzman from Racine Vocational Ministries, and I'm also we have a partnership with the Department of Workforce Solutions. We have a tremendous opportunity, but my concern is that a lot of the people in Racine are not going to have the ability to have access to that, and that's a big concern. So what are we doing as a community around this? Let me kind of spell out this problem a little bit. So I was talking to Kurt Bauer this morning, and he was talking about how 29% of all of the people that are of working age in Wisconsin are not in the workforce. And that includes people on disability, that includes, stay-at-home moms, it includes people who are, working part-time, things along that line. And to put that in perspective, Foxconn has the opportunity to hire 10,000 construction workers and 3,000 permanent jobs over the next few years. So this is the tip of the iceberg, and here's why I know this, because of the conversations I've had with some state legislators and plan commission members and higher level planning people, there actually is going to be at least 30 to 40 other companies within a 50-mile radius of Foxconn. So these are going to be their suppliers. Now, that doesn't even take into consideration the other manufacturing companies like J.I. Case, or Case New Highland, I should say, sorry guys, Twin Disc, Modine, all of those companies that are struggling to find new people now. So we've got a math problem here, Kurt told me, in that we've got less people entering the workforce and more people leaving the workforce as baby boomers retire, as people leave the area, things along that line. So Racine County Eye is doing an investigative journalism project around barriers to employment. So I want to make sure that we're also being very balanced and intentional. So I'm looking for people who have stories around barriers to employment, but I'm also looking for business owners who've experienced this problem, because I want to make sure I'm understanding how are they responding to it, and what kind of ways creatively are they doing to get through a lot of these pain points? Because it's not just manufacturing, it's everything from restaurants to convenience stores, gas stations. Everybody seems to be hiring. So what are we doing about it? And that's one of the things that I really want to understand. Sorry for the noise in the background. I'm pretty close to the street. So live from 410 Main, this is what we're working on. I want your stories. Email them to me at Denise@Racine County Eye. You can put in the subject line, because I'm never gonna find it if you don't put this in. Put jobs, JOBS, in the subject line. So I look forward to hearing what your experiences are for business owners and employment. And let's see what happens. Thanks.